Yo, what's up? It's the Shark, and we are back today with one of my favorite projects in DeFi, and that is going to be Mars's. This is yield farming off of liquidity pools, right? Now, that is one of the most legit ways to make your crypto passively work for you. You can see, as always, guys, we'll quick claim real quick. That was just from earlier. I'm making around $2 to $3 a day off this right now between like my referrals and what I have staked. You can see I have $400 staked actively. I'm always showing you guys my back office, always fully transparent. You can see my amounts down here that I'm earning. And I have $80 to cash out, and you can see I've deposited $1,000 over the lifetime, but I moved some money around to other things. So you can see I've taken out $300 against my deposits, right? And I've got a good amount of referrals and things. Now, the way this works is outside of staking, which, if you know anything about staking and liquidity pools, it functions off impermanent loss and impermanent gain, right? So you stake a bunch of crypto, it goes up in value, we all make money, it goes down in value. If you were to sell, you could possibly lose money, but you don't because it's staking, so it rallies back up, and that's generally how it works. And you take your yield, which is as the crypto goes up, you get a percentage of the gain, and that is your daily yield. However, Mars's has been around for about 5 years now, and they got in early into the node game. Now, if you don't know anything about nodes, crypto can't function without nodes. When you do a crypto transaction and you pay a fee, that is a validator fee. And it is because it went through a validator node that says that this was a legitimate transaction on whatever blockchain you happen to function on. And the more nodes in your area, in your geographic area, right, state, country, whatever you're in, the faster your transactions and generally the lower your fees. And Mars's is heavily involved in Ethereum nodes and Bitcoin nodes and some other things like that. And that is where they got their start. That's where they get their main money. You can see here they own 11,835 validator nodes. Okay, they have 98% uptime, 500,000 users. You can see live withdrawals happening here. RPC endpoints, which again have to do with the validator services and have to do with behind the scenes how crypto works. And you can see that the staked value is 247 million. Okay, they have been around since 2022, right? If we go down here, you can see 2022, and you can verify that on the Wayback Machine. They have communities everywhere, right? You can see how all these nodes work, right? And it goes over all that. I take part in liquid staking. I do not take part in node staking. It is quite a bit more expensive, but still the daily APY is very good from this. It's like 0.17% or 0.15%, something like that. And it changes based on how much you have staked, right? You can see the features here. Okay, it's very easy. You can start with as little as $25. They take 22 cryptocurrencies, guys. And again, they've been up and paying. You can see, right? Deposit crypto. You can see how it works, right? If you're familiar with MEV rewards, this is a high functioning way to earn passive income in crypto is through MEV, right? That's a whole nother video. That would be a lot. You can actually click learn more and they go over all this if you really want to learn. Okay, but we'll go back to my account, and again, what everyone likes to see is he taking out money? So we'll go to history, and we will go to my withdrawal history. Again, I show you guys, I don't make these claims. I'm not a LARPer. Look, taking out money, taking out money, taking out money, taking out money. And you can see how close together these dates are, right? This thing pays. I make good money. And you can see that they go back all the way to September 19th of 2025 was my first withdrawal. So I've been in this project almost a year and taking money out the whole time. Okay, guys? So you can see we can go to staking. This is liquid staking, right? You can start from $25 and you can earn up to 0.54% per day in this node. And then these all have different amounts. You can see my active staking. This is another node I have, right? Profit revenue, I've made 52% profit off of my stake, right? Stake saturation, meaning how many are in the pool I'm in, right? It gives you all this information. So they also have an on-site exchange, right? You also have a daily Bitcoin faucet. You come here and you hit request. After you have to have active staking and you get free Bitcoins. You know, I've made like $5 or $10 off of this. You can see I just keep claiming Bitcoin and claiming Bitcoin, right? And claiming Bitcoin. So they have bounties as well, which is if you do stuff for them, they pay you, right? So you can get money from if you're a content creator. There's a lot to do, guys, and it's very legitimate, very profitable. You just stake and you earn, and when you reinvest off of your total balance, you even gain 1.5%. And if you use my promo code I'll put in, I believe you get a 2 or 2.5% bonus on all deposits. So you can really grow your balance here, guys. Um, like they say here, they are going to be at the expo for the big crypto thing coming up in Europe. So you can meet these guys. They are here. They have been around. This is an incredible project. Get in, use my referral link and my promo code to get additional money. And let's get off to the races, guys. The bull run's coming. This is one of the best ways to make money with your crypto passively. It is staking, but you can unstake and withdraw, right? There are different um, vesting periods, right, where your money's locked for X amount of time, and then you can withdraw it at any point in time. And they're low, like 30 days or a week for to unlock your money. It just depends on what plan you're in. But check it out, guys. It's an incredible project. You cannot earn for free. It's $25 for the lowest you can get in. I suggest you do not sleep on this. You saw I've been in it. This is one of my biggest things that people ask me how I make money. It is yield farming, and we're really going to dive into this in future videos. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay with the shark for bag building.